Good morning. Yesterday, in the message I preached at One Hope, I mentioned a word that has become over a good number of years in our nation a buzzword. It's a buzzword for everything that's good and right and loving and caring in our society, but it is tearing our society and our culture apart. It sounds good, but in no way is it good when it's used in the wrong way. You may be thinking, what is it? What is this thing that can sound so good and be so bad at the same time? The title of our morning devotional and the topic for the day is the word tolerance. Yes, tolerance. It is the buzzword for everything that's good. It is the new American virtue. It is the new American virtue versus do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know, you would want someone to tell you the truth if you were walking toward a cliff and couldn't see it and were about to plunge to your death. But in today's culture, you can't tell someone the truth. If they choose to do something, even if it's going to kill them, you just have to let them do it, because otherwise it would be intolerant. Otherwise, it would be considered in our culture today unloving. But the Bible tells us in Proverbs 27 and verse 6 that better are the wounds of a friend than kisses from an enemy. In other words, if a friend tells you something that hurts you, but you know that they're doing it for your good, that is better than someone just going along with whatever you want to do and letting you blindly feel like everything is okay, when in the end result, you are slowly killing yourself. See, here's something that God has really shown me, is that when everything is tolerated, God cannot be tolerated. When you tolerate everything, you don't tolerate, or God and His Word and His laws are not tolerated, because God does not tolerate sin. Why is He not tolerant of our sins? Because He loves us too much, and because He knows that sin will kill us eternally in the end result. And so he cares so much for us, and He hates sin so much because it will destroy us in the end result, that Jesus came and died in our place to pay the penalty for sin, which is death. Listen to what Paul tells Timothy as he writes to him in the book of 2 Timothy 4:2-3. He tells Timothy, preach the word, be prepared in and out of season, correct, rebuke, and encourage. Listen to what Paul the Apostle tells Timothy to do to people in the church. Correct, rebuke. You know what a rebuke means. It means, listen, you're going the wrong way. You're getting ready to hurt yourself. Do not do it. In other words, it means being intolerant towards sin in people's lives. Why? Because you love them enough to tell them the truth. It says, do these things with great patience and careful instruction. He says, for the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine or good teaching. Instead, to suit their own desires, they'll gather around themselves a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear. In other words, people don't want to know the truth sometimes. They just want to continue in their sin, and they'll reject you for telling them the truth, and they'll gather around them other people that will lie to them and make them feel good about doing what they're doing. Listen to me today. As far as ourselves, you cannot tolerate sin in your life. Listen, do you tolerate termites in your house? No, you can't tolerate termites in your house, because they will tear your house down eventually. Same for sin. It doesn't matter if it's a pet termite. A pet sin. It'll kill you in the end result. You know, sometimes I believe that we need to be intolerant, because some things will kill us. I hope you think about this and go out and make it a great day.